Born to travel the world. All right, so you were born to travel. All right. Ooh, child. Somebody losing children for coming for you. Somebody losing a child coming for you. Somebody is losing a child coming. A lawyer is getting disbarred. Somebody could be losing a 3-year-old. Oh God, girl, spirits. All right, somebody could be getting ready to lose a 3-year-old. All right, you help the authorities solve some sort of case. A friend is telling them the truth. All right, then whoever this is who lost a child, or whoever this is that is losing a child, is getting ready to tell the truth because they are losing shit. Spirit not playing. Doing everything to get you back. All right, somebody's being disbarred, so somebody's losing some sort of title. Ooh, somebody who's losing a child throughout this situation. Look, they know they can't fuck with you. They know they can't fuck with you, and somebody made a horrible decision because a child is all right, so somebody is wanting a new beginning. A child is here. Hold on, I can't see. On purpose is what I'm hearing. Your ancestors are granting death wishes. All right, and some people passing away. All right, if you are wanting a general, let me know. This is a personal. All right, somebody is learning the truth while getting money. All right, so somebody learning the truth while you're getting money. All right, you could have told somebody something, and somebody is wanting to move away with you. All right, so you could be getting ready to move away. Somebody is finding out the truth at the same time. They would move away too. Somebody is trying to see how the fuck you did it. All right, because somebody wasn't able to do what they thought they was gonna do. A group of old hoes. All right. Somebody is learning a lesson about a group of women. These could be the bitches in your family. 50s, old hoes. Government is helping you now. All right, these people can't fuck with you. Thursday is significant. Hidden cameras, not quite yet. I smell trees. Somebody's smoking. Authority. There's authorities dying for not doing their job. Judges are looking for you. I said somebody's getting disbarred. It's that time again. You ready for this money to fall? So I heard bodies dropping, money falling. It's about that time again. 14 is significant. Somebody panicking. Father's side. Somebody could have been doing something since you were 14, and somebody's panicking. All right, trying to mirror your phone. Somebody trying to see what you know. All right, somebody could be trying to mirror kids' devices. All right, somebody's being a better person. Somebody now know that you're not playing. All right, a father figure. Hundreds is here. All right. Nothing can save them, right? Whoever this is on your father's side. 18 is significant. I just feel like certain parts of your life you were supposed to receive something. Somebody's rushing in with communication. Unexpected deposit. All right, somebody knows it's over for them, and they know that their ass is next. All right, feds are calling you. Authorities calling you because you know some shit. As a motherfucker, I already fucking know it. I already know it. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, big insurance fraud. I'm talking about big insurance fraud. Why? Because their ass was supposed to be dead, and they were supposed to be living a life on your fucking expense. Now, they have to be in their miserable lives. Some get to live, some not. But trust and believe everybody what the fuck they did. Alright, you have mastered who you have become. Alright, you master who you become. Who God wanted you to be in order for you to receive this, you already are that. Alright, so you've made it to that level. Motherfucker can't take shit away from you. Alright, somebody is calling to check on you. Damn, feds are calling. Oh my God. Girl, I told you this. See, you know this fed shit in here keep coming out. Feds are calling you. Calling to check on you. Don't check on me, bitch. Send me some goddamn money. You know all of my accounts. Deposit something in that motherfucker. 29 is significant. Somebody could have did insurance fraud on you when you were 18, when you were 19. Okay, so somebody is wanting to take care of you and a child, all right? So somebody is wanting a family. Agents passing away. Authorities don't get. Lawyers, judges, those are people with souls. Your ancestors don't give a fuck who they are, all right? Your ancestors do not give a fuck, yo. I'm telling you. There's no one that tops God. No one. Your ancestors don't care about no title, where you work, what you hold, how many degrees, how much money you got. Baby, your heart beats like everybody else's. And it could stop like everybody else's. A group of men is here. All right, somebody is coming towards you with flowers and date night. All right, somebody is trying to be nice. All right, Spirit say go pack again. There's some shit that you need to throw away. 12 is here. 12. All right, police, authorities. Also, your ancestors. All right, somebody's finishing some paperwork quickly. All right, somebody knows that you're crazy, but they still love you. Somebody is panicking. They hate that you're shining. Spirit say keep on. 11 is significant. Afternoon flight. All right, January is significant. All right, so it's like you and somebody are leaving. It's like you and somebody are leaving at the same time. Surprise outing. Somebody hates your confidence. Oh well. Somebody hate that shit. 16 is significant. It's something about the way somebody made you feel throughout your life. All right, you're almost getting to where you can rest because, yeah, Spirit know you're tired as hell. Somebody is pregnant and don't know it, meaning when it happens, you won't know it. All right, Spirit said you found balance, so you getting ready to find balance if you don't find it right now. If you feel like you don't have it. All right, 17 in the 60s is significant. Authorities hear you and they're moving fast because they know. Ooh, what's up? No, say what? Say what? Say what? They know what the fuck is up. Okay. They know all you gotta do is shed a tear. And next thing you know, somebody having complications. Stop playing with a motherfucker. Your family can't fuck with you neither. Now, if the authorities can't fuck with you, what would think that your family could fuck with you? They beneath that shit. I mean, everybody, all of that shit is beneath you, but they are beneath that shit. Literally, the card that I just saw, it says your words brings endings. It do. There's being rewarded really big. All right, you ready to be rewarded something? I see a home here. Somebody got cancer. July is significant. You're going to start to see when you spirit movies, you're going to start to see people differently. You're going to start to look at them. Apparently, they had a family reunion this past motherfucking 12th to the 14th. The picture popped up on my page, and everybody looked dead. It looked like everybody. You know how you look at a picture, an old picture, you be like, damn, okay, all these your ancestors, everybody done died. They looked like they was already dead. Baby, my mama looked so bad. Oh God, my daddy looked like he just on the verge of. Everybody looked crazy, and I'm just looking like everybody looks disgusting. And I'm like, damn, I don't look like these motherfuckers. I don't look like none of them. at all. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. 10. July 10th is significant. Something could be happening July 10th. Somebody could be passing away July 10th. All right, somebody sold they soul coming for you. Somebody passing away July 10th. Goddamn, because that shit came out there like this. All right, July 8th is significant. Dropping like flies is what I hear. All right, somebody is wanting to be around you. All right, somebody is changing for a new beginning. All right, they are desperately trying to get your money. All right, somebody is desperately trying to get your money. All right, somebody is scared for their life, and they should be. All right, day, morning, and flight. And fight. Oh damn, I said fight, flight. It's significant. I heard fight or flight. Somebody definitely trying to get your money. I smell weed. That shit is crazy. All right, thousands is here. All right, there's a main person that's over your case in danger. Somebody is only wanting everything with you. 3, you're going to receive some sort of communication. All right, there's some sort of communication coming in. What's going on, Psyche, Psycho? All right, somebody's scared they're losing their life for fucking with you, as they should, and they are. The fuck wrong with you? All right, somebody owe you. Somebody owes you. All right, $10 generals if you are interested. All right, $10 generals. Will and trust is here. All right, you gotta fly there. You're going somewhere. Store owner, somebody's ready to come get you. Caribbean islands. You could be flying. It's something. What the hell is this? Last stop. Sponsoring your life. Everything is happening earlier than you expected. Change. Something is happening earlier than you expected. What's going on? Big Ben 1989. All right, please come in and tap the screen. All right, so I know that you're not a buyer and I won't block you. All right, Wawa's is here. Store owner. All right, you could be finding out that you're the owner of something, or somebody could have used some money that belongs to you. Plot twist. All right, and get something. All right, spiraling out of control. You got a lot of people spiraling out of control. All right. Somebody know that you made a magic. They can't fuck with you. All right, people. Siblings partner, your money is getting ready to be released. You say you need a reading? They are $10. They are $10 for general. If you would like unlimited for a year, it's $50. Those are the 2 specials that I have at the moment. All right. Sibling partner, good. All right, there's money that's being released to you. There's a sibling partner that knows something about some money. All right, and I'm telling you, somebody's finna snitch when it comes to this hidden money. The reason why you aren't busy is because you're supposed to be resting. All right, daytime is significant. All right, somebody finding out that you are protected by darkness as well. All right. All right, if you're wanting a reading, please let me know so I can know who is next. All right. Let's see, Sharice. Wild child, baby. You seen as the wild child. They can't get you to conform. All right. Somebody's scared now. All right. Somebody's wanting to extend family. All right. Baby fever, going on vacation here. All right. Somebody's missing your conversation. Congratulations, you did it. Virginia is significant. Catching up, getting married, and got their money and coming towards you. All right, so there's something good happening for you. All right, some sort of financial blessing is getting ready to happen. There's a lot of men joining this live today. What's going on, Dante? It's a lot of men joining this live today. And that's crazy because a group of men been coming out all morning. Somebody's showing you a whole new different side. You say, here I go with the babies, but you know I love to sprinkle that shit over here. All right, somebody wants to be romantic. Somebody showing a whole new different side. Girl, hold on for a second. Hello. Yes. Nothing. Trying to get some money. It's not for real. It's a little slow, so I'm trying to do what I can because that's all I can do. So I'm gonna have to call you back when I take a break. Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness. You would never guess who that was, Sharice, but you already know, child. Confirmation. 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 Right in the middle of your fucking read. Right in the middle of your read. Literally showing you a whole new different side. Confirmation. Didn't I tell you it's a lot of men in the energy? Look, I told you the whole I had a phone call. Call right in the middle of your read. Now I gotta go back and listen to it on YouTube. Cause it's on YouTube. I'm talking about confirmation. Showing you a whole new different side. Being romantic. Okay? Somebody's studying you. Bet you will never fucking learn me. Somebody trying to study you. Bet you will never learn her. Tower moment is here. Bless you. No, I be like, how you heard that? Tower moment. Everything that we talked about, literally. Phone tap. This shit funny. All right. So there's a person here that you never slept with or owner. I tell you, you got more than one person in your energy. All right. I told you, group of men been coming out all day. You're a divine being. All right. It's old money here. It's a lot of males in your energy. So this is what's gonna bring old energy or any other energy that feel like it's masculine energy in your energy. Oh yeah, Jamaica is here. Somebody coming back begging because you being nonchalant, keeping everything short, sweet and simple. All right, Spirit knows you sick and tired to the motherfucker. Okay. Because one thing Ari gonna do is play the motherfucking game to the goddamn T. All right, fine, false paperwork. All right. Yeah, I mean, everybody who thought they could play with you in any type of way is coming in different energy, spoiling you. I'm telling you, because motherfuckers are seeing, what do you need it for? All right, heavy protection. You don't even need that shit. All right, karma, mad they lost. All right, you don't even need that shit from nobody. All right, the spirit got you covered. Got their money and coming to you, catching up. What can somebody give you when you can get everything yourself? Money. That's the only thing that you can give. Nobody's listening to no goddamn words. Nobody want to hear that shit. Okay? As much as we talking, I damn sure don't want to hear that shit and don't want to talk. All right, so it's straight action from here on out, and somebody is making big moves. All right, moving into a big home. Black man here. Okay. Okay. I ain't even gonna tell you where that shit came out. Instrument. All right, tool is significant. Bringing you abundance. You said petty. Bringing you abundance that they said that they would bring. Nah, it's the shit that they come in on. Somebody filed some false paperwork yesterday. Somebody filing false paperwork now, this late in the game where everybody can see, is crazy. And this is why fast action is coming to a black man. All right. Somebody is just as goofy as they come. Well, you know what? Guess what? Until anybody else wants a reading, Sharice, I'm gonna keep going on yours. If anybody wants a reading, let me know. If not, Sharice gonna get a long ass read. All right, let's see. All right, paid off. Money call. I'm gonna start doing that shit. Until somebody else get a read, I'm just gonna keep fucking going. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'll do your read the same. All right, protected by the sun. McDonald's is significant. Arguing about you because somebody got to make a money call. All right, you finna get ready to travel the world. This is why motherfuckers arguing because you're not gonna have to ask anybody for anything. You're not gonna need anything. Black man is here. Money call. Black man. This is a black man calling you about some money. All right, a very big surprise. All right, divine intervention. Somebody love you bad. Somebody loves you a lot. All right, if anybody's interested in $10 generals, they are available. All right, $50 for a year. 2 people for the $50 unlimited for a year. The South is significant. Beating them to the punch. Somebody finna tell you about some unknown money. Grandmother is here. Somebody did some voodoo. All right, so that you want to know something. Somebody sweeping you off your feet. Somebody is no longer karmic. All right, mail about your money. Partner, siblings, ain't shit. Of course, we know that. Offshore account. Hey, Shine Bright. All right, now they are free. All right, Sagittarius. Well, look like I'm just going to give you a 30-minute reader then. Fuck it. All right, personal growth. Not you getting up. Look. Look at you done got blessed for a 30-minute reading. What a 30-minute reading. All right. Moving into a big home. Hi, love. Divine Masculine. Emperor yesterday. Was thinking about you heavy yesterday. All right. A dirty cop was paid off too. All right. Somebody not letting you go. Somebody was thinking about you yesterday and they're not letting you go. A dirty cop was paid off. All right. Young real estate agent. Now they scared. All right. You going on vacation first. Your money is getting ready to be released. All right, a baby father is significant. Knows that you are heavily protected. He can't fuck with you neither. All right, things are not busy because you're supposed to be resting. Spirit, no, ain't nobody finna do that, okay? Your life will never be the same. Mercedes, baby, you finna get an upgrade. You finna get that truck to somebody. If your truck is paid off, you're gonna get it fixed and you're gonna bless somebody else and you're gonna go buy what you want. What's going on? $10 generals if you are interested. That was you, Paula. PayPal. All right, going on vacation first. Okay, stay right there. I said she ain't inboxed me, but I see the name. I said I'm gonna get back on live. She gonna come up. Okay. Right. Give me like, give me like 5 minutes, and I got you. All right. You're welcome. I had sent you a message on PayPal, but I know some people don't look at that. I wanted to let you know that I saw it. I said, why she ain't say nothing? That's because my phone was silent as hell when it came through. All right. You get mail about your money, Sharice. All right. Some sort of communication. You are the wild child that a motherfucker can't control. All right. You can't be controlled. All right. It's something about your father's first cousin's mother. Ain't shit. Drug usage is here. You got good times coming your way. Cause you got mail. You got mail about your money. Some sort of communication voodoo. The court's fucked up. Somebody try to do voodoo on the court system. That shit ain't working. All right, overnight miracles. When you find out about this money, I promise you, you're gonna drop everything and you're gonna pack your kids up and you're gonna go. You said you kept your volume down. Okay. All right. Begging to make everything right. This is when, look, I'm telling you, either a motherfucker gonna go or a motherfucker gonna stay, and that's what I'm feeling. All right, so I feel like when you get ready to make this move, either somebody gonna stay or somebody gonna go. That's what I'm feeling. Is you coming or is you staying? Because you ain't waiting. Is what I'm hearing. All right, somebody knows. It's just like that. All right, somebody's coming to tell you some sort of truth. They feel like this is the only way. All right, somebody wants to marry you. All right, bring in abundance in now. All right. All right, so I got abort and lied about it. All right, so it's in reverse though. So it's a keeper is what I'm hearing. Somebody doing shit behind me. Somebody doing shit in silent. All right, in private. Somebody try to unalive you. All right, and you got a message coming in. All right, and here go having twins, you goofy motherfucker. What you saying earlier? What you say earlier? And I said, you goofy motherfucker, because that bitch fell out for the last card. I'm definitely gonna mail you. I'm definitely gonna email you this link. This was interesting. All right. All right, Paula, you ready? I got a aunt named Paula, but I hope you're much well. She was always kind to me. Her husband was the goofy, which was my daddy's brother, my uncle. But she was okay. She ain't really fuck with the family too tough. I don't blame her. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them now either. All right. Let's see. All right, Spirit. This is her first reading, so give her all she needs. Give her all she needs. Damn, that's too many. Somebody was waiting on you after that. All right, let's see. All right, Paula, you can hear me? I just want to make sure. All right, 29, just in case. Okay, I just want to make sure. 29, that came out earlier. 11. You getting ready to celebrate. Victory is here. Rich girl, you get ready. It's some sort of financial increase. I know that's right, period. All right, it's some sort of financial increase here. It has something to do with your belief. All right, celebration. Somebody was trying to steal something from you. All right, somebody was trying to steal some sort of celebration from you. All right, somebody did not want you to move forward. Somebody don't want you to move on. All right, but that shit ain't working. All right, somebody was trying to do something under the moon, behind the scenes. All right, intuition. Somebody was doing spell work. A karmic masculine. All right, to stop you from achieving your manifestations. All right, these fuck wrong with these motherfuckers. These men are so fucking weird. Conflict. All right, winning at all costs. Well, we're going to see where that's going to get you. What was that? Let's see. A blessing finna hit from left field. Y'all, I'm about scared. A blessing hitting from left field. I'm about nervous. Huh? That's what Sacred Heart is I'm gonna have to repost that. Oh look, as soon as I said that, ancestors, your ancestors getting ready to bless you heavy. All right, this is because you removed burdens out of your life. All right, it could have been an Ice King here. You made a decision when it came to love. All right, when it came to how you love yourself and how you allow people to treat you. Somebody could have been obsessed with doing rituals. They finna fuck around and find out. All right, because this was a decision that was made. This was thought about. All right, somebody didn't want you to have some sort of partnership. Somebody wanted you to be in your head about everybody. Somebody wanted you to be confused. All right, somebody wanted you to be super confused about a situation. All right, victory is here. You're getting ready to receive some finances. It's like somebody was trying to hold your money back. Wealth is here. Oh, shit. Wealth, leadership, stability, generosity, security, joy, harmony, fulfillment, happy family life. All right, there's a divine masculine here. There's also somebody that has a health concern for collaborating. All right, to come against you. All right, when you were in the process of trying to heal, somebody wanted to place triggers when it came to childhood wounds or the things that you went through as an adult. Hell, somebody is in conflict. Why? Because you trust yourself, and not only do you trust yourself, but you trust that God is gonna protect everything that you got going on. Can't nobody fuck with you, Miss Paula. Let's see. Yeah, happy family life. That's mandatory. All right, with a divine masculine. All right, and somebody just gonna have to be sick about it. Oh well. Somebody's literally going through it because you are getting your happily ever after. Divinity. Somebody is really going through it because you choose to choose yourself. Judgment is here. Divinity. All right. Yeah, walking your path. And this is why this new beginning is coming for you. All right. There's a commitment here or something that's deepening. I mean, this shit good, Paul. Like, I mean, abundance after abundance after abundance. It was a lot of betrayal around you, and whether you chose to see it, you still kept moving forward. Right, and this is why Spirit is blessing you, because there's so many things that you were spared from. All right, but I know that you're grateful anyways. All right, you always acknowledge your blessings. All right, death is here and destruction to your home. Somebody was sending destruction to your home. Somebody was sending destruction to your home. And now this person is on this person could be on their deathbed. Either way it go, you're going to be happy about this. So apparently you don't give a fuck about this person, whoever this is. All right, your pathway is being cleared. Spirit moving everything out your way. New beginnings is here. Long-term vision, investments, patience, waiting, surrendering, and just letting God handle your battles. All right, victory is here. You aren't confused about who you need to trust in. Partnership is here. The partnership that you got with God, most of all. Thank you, love. The partnership with God, most of all. Legal is here, and courthouse. Courthouse. All right, surprise is here. You're getting ready to receive something. Some sort of information from the courthouse that's going to surprise the hell out of you. Or it may not. Let's see. Oh. Something is, there's balance here. It's something that you're manifesting that's coming in. I feel like you got people working on your behalf. Why do I feel this happy sensation? Yo, like I feel this it's an overjoy. Thank you, love. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I'm going to start doing back videos over there too. Like I used to all the time. Thank you for becoming a member. All right, yeah, somebody was definitely, somebody was jealous, all right, conflict. Somebody did a love spell and all type of shit, like, in the background. We don't care about that. All right, tell us about the good things that are coming. Yeah, these people are confused on how you did it. These people are confused on how you did it. All right, how are you so aligned? It's your gift. It's your blessing. All right, karmic fam is here. Risk taking. Somebody took a calculated step and fucked around and found out. Somebody losing their life. A mature woman. All right, for not trying to knock your emotional maturity. All right, somebody would like a gift. Like I said, somebody was trying to send something to a home. All right, poverty energy. All right, they wanted to stop your money, but you still receiving the biggest victory ever. Manifestations is here. You getting everything that you asked for, plus things that you didn't. All right, yeah, Spirit is definitely seeing you in high honor. All right, in the distant future, something is getting ready to be clear, but somebody else is getting ready to die. Damn, somebody passing away. Air sign could be significant. Somebody was warned. Somebody wanted power over you. God don't play them. God don't play them type of games. All right, they wanted power over your gifts because they wanted to use your gifts to bring in money, and that's it. They wanted you to use your gifts for money and shit. That's not important. Tower moment. That's why these people are receiving tower moments. All right, because these people be having gifts, but we want to use them in the most fucked up way. All right, skill development is here. All right, somebody, like I said, somebody finna fuck around and find out that they should have never did that. All right, whatever they were trying to send towards you, now they are stuck with it, and you got blessings coming in, and that is your read. Oh, that was good. That was very good. Damn, it's a lot of masculines coming through here today. I told y'all, it's this male energy. All right, what's going on? All right, $10 general reads. If you are wanting a $10 general read, they are available. Or you can send in donation. All right, donations are accepted as well for a general read, which talks about love, money, and all of the craziness around you. All right. All right, does anybody else want to read before I go? All right, there is a $50 for 1 year. $50 for 1 year. All right, if you are wanting $50 for 1 year of unlimited reads, all right, you can inbox me, or when I'm live, say that you want to read, all right, and you may get a read. All right, if anybody is interested, it is $50 for a year. All right, and if you find somebody who wants it, all right, then you get 6 months. All right, so it's 1 year for $50, only for 2 people. All right, $50 for 1 year for 2 people. All right, that offer is buy one get one free. What the fuck? It is first come first serve. All right, so if you are interested, please let me know. You are very welcome. All right, if anybody is interested for a year of unlimited reads, a year of unlimited reads for $50, all right, is available now for 2 people. What's going on, love? If anybody is wanting a year of unlimited reads, all right, $50, 2 people. Donation reads are available as well. If you are wanting a general read for $10, they are available. All right, $50 for 2 people for unlimited for a year. All right, I'm only gonna be on here another minute. I'm not really doing no collectives today. So if you are wanting a personal read, you definitely can book. All right, donations are accepted for readings today as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the live over here on YouTube. All right, is anybody last chance? All right, $50 for a year of unlimited reads. All right, does anybody want a donation reading before I go? All right, if anybody is wanting a reading after I get off live, all right, the email address is mermaidariel1983. All right, mermaidariel1983. ARIEL1983 at gmail.com. Or you can DM me if you're on my social media. Have a good one.